I'm Sarah Gore, and this is Open House NYC. Today, it's all about designs that shine in black and white. From stripes to animal print, designers share their stunning black and white decorating ideas.
Find a color that you really fall in love with and that will make you happy every time you walk into the room.
Guest bedrooms are always a good place to have a little fun and go crazy with your design.
Welcome to my 800 square feet of domestic bliss in the financial district of New York City.
Not one single detail was spared, from the custom-made headboard to the custom-made yoga wall to the black and white draperies to these black and white chairs.
Welcome to Open House NYC. Today I'm coming to you from an elegant home on the Upper East Side, mere steps from Central Park. Featuring rare southern, northern, and eastern exposures, it's bright and airy and perfect for any occasion, grand or intimate. From the gracious entry foyer, you are swept into the entertaining wing, featuring the formal living room and dining room and the comfortable family room. The gleaming eat-in chef's kitchen will inspire even the most reluctant of cooks, with custom cabinetry and polished stone countertops. This home also features 4 beautiful bedrooms and 4.5 baths. Now, where I am right now isn't quite all black and white, but that is easy to change. Now that's more like it. Black and white is a classic combination. The marriage of the two colors can be edgy, contemporary, and even elegant. Today we are looking back at some of our favorite homes that perfectly highlight why we love black and white. Now let's get started with Vanessa De Leon, who brought the two colors to her DJ client's home.
Hi, I'm Vanessa De Leon, interior designer and lifestyle expert. Welcome to a townhouse I designed in Piermont, New York. My clients are world-renowned DJs, and they're inspired by their travels. They wanted their homes to remind them of their swanky hotel stays. They love black and white, so that's what influenced my design. I wanted this main area to reflect my clients' passions: cooking, spinning, and entertaining. So I divided the space into 3 distinct areas, while maintaining a cohesive flow. In the living room, I added a white leather sofa, black and white coffee table, and a purple area rug to ground the space. My clients love to cook, so I spent a lot of time designing their kitchen. So we started with black countertops, black and white backsplash, white cabinets, and black epoxy floors, making their kitchen the perfect place to cook in style. Sticking with the theme of black and white, I designed this custom dining room table. I then paired it with a floor-to-ceiling banquette in purple. And now when they're done entertaining and need to work, their recording studio is right next door. Now follow me. And in the studio, I kept with the theme of black and white. From the black and white wallpaper on the ceiling to the white tufted wall and the black and white sofa, and this black and white loft bed for those late night recording sessions. And speaking about beds, let's go upstairs. Ah, the master. Nothing like bringing in the black and white for the yin and yang balance. Here I wanted to create a space of peace and tranquility, while keeping with the black and white theme. Not one single detail was spared, from the custom-made headboard to the custom-made yoga wall, to the black and white draperies, to these black and white chairs, to this chevron banded detail around the carpeting that carries into the she cave. Now this is my favorite room of the house. This dressing room really reflects my glamouristic style. From wall-to-wall chevron carpet installation that matched the wallpaper on the ceiling, to all the mirrored details from the vanity to the door fronts, to these exposed shoe shelves, because no woman can have enough shoes. With a master suite like this, who needs a swanky hotel? When using black and white in design, it's all about the balance. It's edgy yet timeless. I hope I inspired you today to use a little black and white in your design.
Now that she cave was pretty incredible. I also love the custom carpet. Next we are checking out a nautical spin on black and white.
For this apartment, hands down, my inspiration is urban nautical.
We'll be right back. Open House is brought to you in part by Coldwell Banker, where home begins. Welcome back to Open House NYC. Today we are shining the spotlight on black and white design. Now we're visiting the downtown apartment of media personality Katrina Zish. Her apartment is an edgy blend of urban and nautical themes inspired by her dramatic views over the Hudson River. And her black and white palette is the perfect backdrop to the vibrant accents and accessories that run throughout.
Hi, I'm Katrina Zish, Editorial Director for Stuart Weitzman. Welcome to my 800 square feet of domestic bliss in the financial district of New York City. I cannot wait to show you my interior design style. Come on in. My design philosophy is extremely simple. Surround yourself with things you love. For this apartment, hands down, my inspiration is urban nautical. The sea comes inside with a lot of urban elements. So I went for a black and white theme, which really helps pull together the entire apartment and really gives it that sort of edgy vibe. I wanted to keep things glam, so I added lots of chrome details. Over here you can see my big chrome mirror and a few other little accents here. But again, I wanted to keep it urban. So I have a stop sign here that's been painted black and white naturally, and that still gives it a little bit of that edgy elegance. I have to point out the gallery wall. It's a lot of fun because I have found objects, vintage objects, cute little drawings, watercolors from my nieces. This is where I really get to express my personal style. Every single piece on this wall means something to me. Just because I have a bar where you can sit and eat doesn't mean that you don't need a small formal dining table. I tried to define the space using a small rug that resonated with the black and white patterns that you'll see throughout the apartment. And I also tried to create a sense of space on both sides here. I've got a big oil painting here, and I also love to use mirrors, which you'll see throughout the apartment. It adds a lot of extra light, and it really gives a sense of added space. One tip I have for you at home is if you can't find it, have it made. For example, I could not find a black and white anchor pillow to save my life. They were all navy and white. So I found this through an artist on Etsy. I told her exactly the pattern I wanted, the color I wanted, and voila, the perfect pillow. And also, case in point behind me here, where do you find a big, awesome, sexy black and white mermaid? You commission an artist. And a few weeks later, you've got this awesome piece right in the middle of your living room. Welcome to my bedroom. Now, when I first moved in, I said, you know what? I'm going big and bold. I'm going to maximize this space. And I started with the wallpaper. The oversized black and white coral pattern is so cool and so bold. I continued the bold theme with the headboard. Now, there's nothing subtle about that. And I had to balance it out with some really substantial lamps. And occasionally, albeit rarely, I like to add a touch of color, like this pink pillow, which I then carried over here with some fresh tulips. It's a quick, easy, and inexpensive way to change the room. That's it. I hope you enjoyed your tour of my 800 square feet of fabulousness here in the heart of New York City, and maybe even picked up a few tips to use at home. There's one thing that you gotta remember. Your interior design should always reflect your very own personal style.
Now, Katrina said she wanted her home to be black and white, urban, nautical, but with a twist. And I think she achieved that perfectly. Still ahead, stylish tips from design duo Nina and Bryn.
Pattern does the same thing as color. It adds a little interest, the same way color would.
That and more black and white inspiration after the break. Today's show is all about black and white design. New York-based design duo Nina and Bryn of House Interior are known for refined interiors, comfortable living, and attention to detail. And as you'll see in their latest project, they share a mutual appreciation for all things chic, not to mention black and white.
Hi, my name's Nina Freudenberger.
And I'm Bryn Hiltz.
And we're from House Interior, a design firm located in both New York City and LA. Today, we'd like to show you a recently completed project on the Upper East Side.
House Interior is known for our natural and modern aesthetic and playful use of patterns, which we brought right into our client's home.
Let's take a closer look, beginning in the entryway. In the entry, our goal was function and beauty. Here on the functional side, we used a metal console. Not only is it a durable brushed metal material, perfect for throwing a pair of keys on, but it also creates a really beautiful reflective surface, making the foyer feel slightly bigger than it actually is. Right above it is this really cool 1940s mirror, which we selected because we felt like it had a lot of fun angles and playfulness against the flat walls. Plus, you can check yourself out really quickly before you head out the door.
Here we are in the living room, where a key theme is the color palette. Nina and I chose the black and white color palette for the flexibility. It allows our clients to switch out throw pillows easily in the spring or in the summer without having to change the entire decor of the room.
Here on these chairs, instead of adding another color, we chose a black and white pattern. And just as a tip for you at home, pattern does the same thing as color. It adds a little interest, the same way color would.
One of our favorite things about this room is this print by James Nares. This artist is known for his singular brush strokes, and the scale of this piece is perfect over the mantel.
Flanking the fireplace are these custom-built bookshelves, which are unique because we have a singular piece that holds the entire structure together, running floor to ceiling, which make the bookshelves look like they're floating within the space.
Guest bedrooms are always a good place to have a little fun and go crazy with your design. This room is all about the wallpaper. We were going for a boutique hotel vibe, so we went bold with this black and white pattern.
The key to using a strong pattern wallpaper is to keep everything else simple. Here we used clean white crisp sheets, a black headboard, and black bedside tables with the whimsical flair. In contrast with the guest bedroom, we chose a neutral palette for the master to create a warm, soothing atmosphere. We searched for the perfect wallpaper, but we just couldn't find it, so we decided we'd create our own. We worked very closely with our client to complete this vertical striped look.
The key to creating a serene bedroom is to keep the objects to a minimum. My suggestion to you is to use sconces instead of table lamps to keep your surfaces clutter-free.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
I hope you picked up a few tips on how to create a sophisticated and modern look for your home.
That was modern monochromatic heaven. Up next, we are taking our black and white show on the road and heading out west to LA.
The impressive master wing is made up of 2,200 square feet of exquisite, luxurious, comfortable space.
We'll be right back. Open House NYC is sponsored in part by K. Hovnanian Homes. Have the best of all worlds with K. Hovnanian Homes. Visit khov.com today. You're watching Open House NYC. Now we're heading to a breathtaking black and white designed home in Beverly Hills. The home boasts every amenity imaginable, including an infinity edge pool, a lavish outdoor entertaining area, and floor-to-ceiling glass walls that disappear at the touch of a button. The luxurious gated property features 6 bedrooms, 10 baths, and more than 15,000 square feet of exquisite indoor-outdoor living.
Hi, my name is Shelly O'Sadin. Welcome to the museum quality Beverly Hills estate that my husband and I designed and built. Why don't you come on in? One of the unique features about this entry is this beautifully large, massive front door that is masked with metal panels. The door measures 8 feet across by 13 feet high, but it gets the illusion of being much, much larger. As I walk you into the formal living room, I think it's important to mention that less than 10 materials were used throughout this entire estate. One of the unique materials in this house is the engineered slabs that were used throughout the first and second stories, allowing us to go indoor and outdoor. Another interesting material that was used is this gray porcelain tile. I call these our monument walls because this material was used on the inside as well as the outside. It wraps the structure. When I was trying to find the right chandelier for this space, I couldn't find anything in the right scale. So I had to create my own, and I designed this impressive chandelier with 300 glass hand-blown flutes. Another unique feature to this house are these incredible draped leather couches. I can't imagine or envision any other sofa in this space. The impressive master wing is made up of 2,200 square feet of exquisite, luxurious, comfortable space. We have a beautiful cabinet that has a refrigerator. The fireplace is encased in this metallic Italian tile. We have these amazing wood floors that we actually customized because the color kind of fits so well with the palette. Another feature is this custom wallpaper. All the colors always reflecting the same palette throughout the entire house, something that is very, very important to the timeless nature of this great estate. Working on projects like this, I've realized that one of the most important spaces, if not the most important space, is her closet and her bathroom. And what we did here was we merged the two into an 800 square foot amazing space. We have a wet space that is seamless and has a privacy setting on the glass. Parallel to the makeup vanity, we have the actual bathroom vanity that is encased with an integrated sink that's made up of black glass. The closet in this space is made up of burned oak. We have an 8-foot island inside her closet that has a glass top. Everything very easily approachable and makes her never want to leave this space. The theater in the lower level is a really welcoming environment. Another feature in the downstairs is the full kitchen and a lounge and the wine cellar with the ability to house almost 400 wine bottles. The most impactful room is the game room. That it has a large window that allows you to look into the pool, so that you could have people in the pool swimming and you could be looking at them from the game room. It kind of is a conversation. Thanks for taking the time to tour this museum quality modern estate. I hope you enjoyed it.
The custom black wallpaper in the master bathroom is definitely a unique way to use the color. Up next, animal print meets black and white, and the combination is nothing short of fantastic.
Here I was very inspired by the deco aspect of the building. My wallpaper is inspired by the Club El Morocco from the 1930s. Zebra print, I love it.
Welcome back. Today on Open House NYC, we are taking you inside homes that share a unique bond. They are mostly black and white. Our next stop is at the Chelsea home of Rory Jeevis. She has been a fixture in the creative and beauty industry for years. Rory is also an artist and a painter, and her work serves as a focal point throughout her home. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Rory Jeevis, and this is Elsa. You're here in our apartment in London Terrace. I'm a fashion and beauty consultant. In my work, I create narrative concepts, so I do the same thing in my apartment. I'd like to tell little stories that amuse myself as well as others. So come on along and I'll show you some of the stories that I do create. Now you're in the foyer, the entry to my world. In my career, I always like to have fun and create a statement. Same thing in the entry. Here I was very inspired by the deco aspect of the building. My wallpaper is inspired by the Club El Morocco from the 1930s. Zebra print, I love it. The light fixtures are old Hollywood style. I love crystal, I love the glamour of it all. Don't be afraid to break rules. If you love something, just do it. Have fun with it. Now come on into the living room. Here you're in the living room. I was very inspired by the sophisticated Hollywood style, but then there's like a little bit of a quirky statement. I've continued the zebra motif in here as well in many different ways. The zebra motif, which seems wild when you first start to think about it, really is just the bones of a decorating story. It's a black and white story that it can add color to. And some of my favorite colors are this beautiful blue that I have behind me in my paintings. All the paintings that you'll see in my apartment are my own, and it becomes just a very intimate way of showing my own style. Here you are in the sitting area, my entertainment spot, a place I come to read a book, to entertain my friends, have my morning coffee. I brought my zebra motif back in and added color. I add color with my rug, which is a beautiful blue, and in candlesticks. Find something that works for you like that. Find a color that you really fall in love with and that will make you happy every time you walk into the room. Let's go into the bedroom now, where you'll see how I continue the narrative of the whole apartment by using the color palette and maybe even just a little bit more zebra. Color has been such a big, important part of my life because I am a painter, but also what I've done in work. The color speaks to me in so many different ways. The black and the white becomes the base, and again, I bring the blue back in. I love this turquoise blue. I found the cabinet down in Florida, brought it up, and had it painted this amazing color. I also use it in my bedding, the little piping of blue. My rug is black and cream, and then it touches that little bit of blue as well. So this is my world. It's not perfect, but it's me. I think it's really important for you to represent yourself in your home. Just be yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. Thanks for coming by today to our home, where we've created our own narrative of Hollywood style with a little bit of a quirk. I hope that it's inspired you to do your own narrative in your own home.
That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed seeing these amazing black and white designs. Here's a tip. The simplest way to design a room in black and white is to keep the walls white and add a few pieces of key furniture and accessories in black. If you need more inspiration, find us on Pinterest and share your ideas with us on Twitter and Facebook at Open House TV. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.